just to clarify, I don't actually drink, but I used to, and I had a lot of fun with it. And we got drunk every once in a while. I didn't overdo it too much. I honestly, I think back then we thought overdoing it was throwing up and having a horrible migraine. I did that once. Never do it again. So yay for me. I'm amazing. This is awesome. I had fun. But yeah, it's not so much about drinking. It's about having fun, developing a community, getting together. I think we have one of the stupidest societies I've ever seen. Well, I've ever read about. I mean, we've read about some pretty bad societies, right? Like, they were like torturing each other. They were like, just living alone in the middle of a mountain, learning to take care of llamas. Like, oh man, that's horrendous. Everything was wood fire, so they had to like stand around the wood fire and sit there and like drink hot tea and I don't know, whatever. They had stew, lots of stew. But that wasn't great, right? That wasn't great. But what are we doing now? Okay, are we still alone? I think a lot of times people are very alone, especially in the elderly stages. They're terribly alone. I know. I volunteered for old folks homes. I've gotten met and been around a lot of elderly people. I used to go visit them a lot when I was younger, and they're lonely as heck. I mean, they thank you so much for talking to them, and thank you so much for just giving me a phone call once every 5 years. I'm so glad to hear your voice, and it's just like. Yeah, I don't want to end up like that. I don't want to end up like that. I wish I had more elderly people to talk to, just so I can feel like somebody's doing that. Teach your kids to do that. Um, we've lost our sense of family that we had. We lost a sense of community. It's a huge problem. And what we're stuck doing? We're stuck putting in our passwords left, right, and center. Oh my God, we're on our phone. Okay, I go into Disney. Disney says put in your password. Okay, put in my password. Ooh, if you want to know about benefits, put in your password. I'm like. But I got my password and this is my phone and you know who I am. Put in your password. Put in your password. All right, put in the password. There you go. I'm gonna find the fucking thing, and then you put it in again, and then yeah, and then it comes out with like we're gonna give you some deals, benefits, and then you do it. You press enter, and it goes. You know what? The deals and benefits are not actually for you. What did I waste this like 10 minutes for? I could have made myself a nice hot chocolate. Yeah, so I mean, we are catering to the students.